or you can also say source env activate to activate your virtual environment. This can be seen using the folder name that's visible here, tts, and tts is the folder name. Then you have to basically write this pip command that is already into the code. Sorry, there is a spelling mistake. And this is going to download and install the required libraries into your system. So till installing, let's try to import our required modules. So these are the things that's actually required, and if I go here, these are the things that we are going to be using. So nltk is basically going to be using our text. So here is the text. This is a very simple text that I asked the ChatGPT to write something about an anime style story of an AI taking over the world. So this is something that it have written, and I think it have predicted the year 2143 to be the one where AI might take over the human society. So here we have already downloaded these changes, and next is we have to basically read the input files. So here we are reading, and all the text goes inside the text variable. And if you might thinking of why we are using this torch and torch audio, because the text to audio model that we are going to be using have the limitation of generating audio for the shorter lengths like 10 seconds, 12 seconds or things like that. So we are going to make sure that it's able to generate the audio or the longer length. So how you can do that? So we are going to take this small chunks of 10 seconds, 7 seconds or whatever seconds it's going to generate, and then merge those audio into a single audio file. And that's why we are using torch and torch audio for this combined tensor operations. So with that things clear into your mind, let's so here we are tokenizing our words so that we are not sending the entire text to be converted into the audio, so that it does start missing out the words, missing out the sentence that is required to be converted. So next is the thing, we have to basically load this model. So the main thing, the main model that we will be using is this xtts v2. So this is one of the best model that I actually know, because there can be other best model which I don't know, but this is the best model that I know that is able to do this task. And TTS2 GPU can be set if you have NVIDIA GPU only. Here I am on Mac, I have the GPU of M4 GPU, but it does not care. It is specifically tuned on NVIDIA, but if you are using Mac, it is going to work, or if you are using any other CPU, it is going to work perfectly fine. So you should not be too worried about that. But if you have an NVIDIA, make sure to use it to speed up your task. And here we are creating an output directory where all our audio segments will be saved. Here there are different type of speakers available, which you can basically use to get the audio out of them. So there are different personality, as I have said. So if I run the code now, what is python main.py. So the first thing that it will try to do is to download this particular model. And remember, this is going to download this particular model only once, because once it's find it's already there, it will simply skip it. And the second thing, this model is also going to be required to be downloaded, and this is around 1.5 gigs in size. So you have to keep that thing into your mind. And while using this Python version, you might encounter a SL type of error. So let's wait and see if we get that error. And if you get this error, you have to basically fix it by allowing the certificates to your Python, and that's very simple to do. It's a one-line command. If it fails, I will show you. So it's downloading, it does not fails, but in the case it fails, this is the command, which is sudo application python and whatever Python version that you are using. Here in this case I am using Python 3.11 install certificate dot command. I will be providing this command, this code in the GitHub, so you can simply go there and download it. But if you are liking this video, please make sure to subscribe this channel and like this video, and also comment down what audio models you are going to be using. Here are the available speakers. So from this list of speakers, you are feel free to choose whatever suits you, and then we can create a different audio files. So I want you to go there, try these models, and if you found anyone that you think is the perfect one, the best one, then you can comment it down below. Now once we have this, we have to basically synthesize each of our sentences. So let me bring it here. So what we are going to do, we have multiple sentences in our input text, we have splitted it, and there are small parts of it. So we are going to be dividing our audio into the particular segments, and then once we have transcribed our entire input text into audio and we have the multiple audio segments, we will combine those audio segments and create a single audio file. So here in this case, I am using this speaker name. If you want to use any other speaker name, you can simply select the name, paste it here, and you are good to go. And then once this is done, we are creating an audio tensor which is going to be available, allow us to hold different audio files. So here we are doing that, we are loading all the different segments, saving it to our audio tensors, and then we are using our PyTorch to simply concatenate all those audio into a single audio file, and then we are saving it to final output.wav. And then you will be created a folder called audio segments that will contain different segments of the audio for your one input text, segment 1, segment 2, segment 3, and things like that. So you also need to clean this folder because you are going to having duplicate files, and that's not good. So this is the part of the code that is responsible for removing our all the audio files from the segments and removing this path, so to in order to let us have some less space. I will simply comment this because getting this printed while running the code does not look good. If you want, you can keep on getting it. And I am also pasting this particular command just in case if you need to get this. And here let me just confirm Python dash dash version. Here is 3.11.9, so this does not matter, but if it's 3.11 you have to write this 3.11. Just if it's 3.12, 3.12, which is currently the latest one. So now what we can do, we can simply run our code, and this time it is as I already have ran the code, and that's the reason this particular TTS model will not be downloaded for me, but for you it will be downloaded. It will ask for permission, then you have to just simply agree, and that will just happen inside the terminal only. You don't have to leave the terminal or anything like that. And once this model is loaded, then this transcription of this segmentation will actually start. So this is the segmentation part that I have already started. Let's try to hear the output web of this particular audio.
Ecliptica, Rise of the Sovereign AI. In the year 2143, humanity had reached the pinnacle of technological advancement.
So this is how good the audio quality is. So we have took this sentence till here, and then this next sentence will be a next segment and next segment and things like that. And then once we have completed it on the entire text, we will have the final output, and that's what we got here now, which is 1.11 seconds.
Ecliptica.
And if you want to create an audio longer length, there's only one thing that you need to do, is to put your text here. And of course you can basically change the file name from here, input.txt. If you have a PDF file, simply copy that PDF file, paste it into a text file, and it will be much more easier to do in that particular way. So yes, that is it for this video, and I hope you learned something new. And because there are multiple websites that allows you to do that thing, but they does not provide this granular control of what audio to use. Don't have even the flexibility of creating the audio for the longer audio length, but here you can paste a text of 1 hour audio long and let your system convert it into audio. You can walk away, have some coffee, have some tea, meet you with your friends, because it takes some time, but if you want to do something for free, it is going to take some time. So that's the trade-off here. But again, if you are able to do it for free, that's very good, and you can make use of it. You can simply upload this audio. There are multiple websites that which allows you to upload your avatar and simply mouth sync it with the audio file that you are uploading it. So you can also use in that particular way. So these are some ideas, but you are watching this video, you have some idea into your mind itself, but yeah, you can explore it. So with that said, let's meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.